good thing is at the end, you have like a new friend.
Yeah.
No, and they remember you, and that's the best thing. And I think it happened the same with you. No, you gotta do a good service. They have a great experience, and then you receive an email like, "Hey, I have a recommendation from you make his wedding or her wedding," and that's really, really rewarding.
Welcome to the Nich Fong Podcast. As the broker and owner of Ronival Real Estate, Nich has spent nearly 20 years in Baja California, sir. And in this podcast, he'll be talking everything Baja, from food and culture to real estate and property management. And now, here's your host, Nich Fong.
All right, welcome back to the podcast. Today, we have a guest, longtime friend and owner of Eat Cabo Catering, Miguel Lopez. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Nick, to having me. It's a long time that I want to have a podcast with you.
I know you've been talking about the catering business, and for those of you that don't know Eat Cabo Catering, why don't you tell everyone where you guys are located?
Well, we are located in front of Toyota dealership. We are in front of, it calls Plaza Vieja. We are on the level floor. We have two levels. Down floor, we have the kitchen. On the upper, we have our offices.
Okay.
That's our headquarters, but we are all over Cabo, no? We do services.
So an office is really just administration, the kitchen, and then you go where the clients tell you to go.
Yeah. Basically, we start with dinners for 2 people, and we can do 1,000 people events, no?
So you guys have done events for as many as 1,000 people?
Yeah. 1,200 is a maximum.
And so you guys are located physically with your kitchen in San Jose del Cabo, but what geographic areas are you guys covering?
Well, normally we do from Puerto Los Cabos, well, more right now from El Encanto, La Laguna, to Pedregal, no?
Okay.
In a normal day by day.
But you've told me you've gone to Todos Santos.
We do Todos Santos, we do La Paz, we do Barriles, La Ribera, where the client tell us, we see if it's possible, and then we do it.
All right, so that's a little bit about Eat Cabo Catering, the areas that they service, where you're located. Why don't we start, where are you from originally?
I'm from Pachuca Hidalgo, which is a city that is very close to Mexico City. No, I grew there till I was 18. Then I went to college. I get a major in hospitality, but I always like food and beverage, always. I remember my mom liked a lot of bakery.
Yes.
Since I was a kid, I always helped her in bakery. So my main goal, it wasn't like hospitality. It always was like food and beverage. No? And then I came to Cabo on 2000.
So what brought you to Cabo in the year 2000, 22 years ago?
Yeah, it's, well, I study in Mazatlan. So in that time, nobody want to come to Cabo to work, no?
Why?
Because for the families, it was for young people.
Okay. Because
there no schools, no hospitals, nothing, no? So a lot of the hotels, they come to my university and say, hey, come, and we're going to give you. They actually give you like some of the companies one ticket a month, airplane ticket, to go to Mazatlan again to see your family and whatever. So then I came here for friends that say, here's a lot of work. And for sure, Cabo was one of the best tourist destinations in Mexico.
Wait, in 2000? Even in 2000?
Yeah, even in 2000.
Okay.
Even in 2000. So I came here. I suppose I was hired from Fiesta Americana. At the end, nothing happened with Fiesta Americana. I got an interview with the Westin. At that time, the Westin was like the top of the top in events, in corporate events. So I went there. I see the architecture. I saw the banquet department, which it was amazing. I said, yeah, I want to work there. So I stayed there for 7 years. I have been the restaurants or bar director from the Westin, and then I opened a business with you.
Yeah. Well, and what Miguel is talking about, back in 2007, grinding it in the hotel industry, food and beverage at the West End, because that life is very difficult.
Yeah, it's 16 hours working, events back to back, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then again. But it's really rewarding. I really
the experience, it's like you get a paid education. And I'll tell you, back in 2007, so 15 years ago, Miguel was my first friend in Los Cabos. And we would play tennis, we would go out to parties, and we traveled together. And you had the idea, why don't we start a business? So we started a business, started as a smoothie juice bar, started as a barbecue grill restaurant also, and then it morphed into this catering business that I'm no longer involved in. I'm 100% real estate, but you took over the reins and you've been doing a great job.
Yeah, thank you very much. It has been a challenge because we depend on tourism. Mm-hmm. So we have a deal in 2014,
right?
Which was really bad for everybody.
The hurricane
deal, and then, but then little by little we start building the business. For sure, it has been changed a lot. No,
in what ways has the catering business changed?
Well, my main market was corporate events. No, the companies used to come a lot. No. They do like spectacular events and everything. And the weddings were like a very little market. So now it changed. Corporate is still here. It's a good market. But the weddings have grown so much that they have, I don't know, when I started the business, I knew like 6 wedding planner companies, no? Mm-hmm. Right now there's like 20.
Wow.
And
sounds like real estate companies.
Yeah. So it changed, no, because it's totally different to do a corporate event to a wedding event. Mm-hmm. Wedding event, the feelings are more involved,
right?
And also the chef service, it wasn't that big right now. And now people go rent a villa and they want to have a chef there to maybe all day cooking or just a special dinner,
right?
So we have to change with them, not to get big events in corporate, maybe little, but more specialized events.
Right. So experience type, like Airbnb, the Airbnb experiences. And I know Miguel has serviced a lot of our clients and friends. Actually, you service our events within Ronival. And I know we're really thankful for that. Hey, thanks for being a part of the Nich Fong Podcast. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast to get the latest updates. And if you're watching this on our social channels, please like and share. And if you want to be featured or you want me to talk on a certain topic, food, activities, culture, real estate in the Baja, drop a comment. So if someone is planning an event, this is a little bit of a hack that I will say, because we do events in our company, event planning. So you have, as a catering company, you have all the contacts to really kind of plan an event.
Yes.
So it's not just the food and beverage. Tell everyone what else is involved that you can actually facilitate and coordinate.
Yeah, what we try to do is exactly that. We want to facilitate to the client all the process, because nobody wants to have like 6 vendors, no, 7 vendors. So what we do is, first of all, we talk to them, we hear what they want, their expectations, and for sure we offer the food, we offer the beverage, the service, all the waiters, all the staffing, furniture, and then we help them to contact with some vendors that we know and that we're really good. If they like the musician, the flowers, something like that. So the idea is to help them all through the process, no?
Right.
And they like it, no? They get stressed out to do an event in a foreign country.
So like a one-stop shop. Someone can go to you, like myself, and you can take care of like equipment rental, musicians, even the location, right? If you haven't picked a location, you guys know of a lot of different locations that events can be held, whether they're corporate, weddings, and things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. We try to help with everything, no?
Mm-hmm.
We talk, and the good thing is at the end, you have like a new friend.
Yeah.
No, and they remember you, and that's the best thing. And I think it happened the same with you. No, you get to do a good service. They have a great experience, and then you receive an email like, "Hey, I have a recommendation from you make his wedding or her wedding," and that's really, really rewarding.
Yeah, and so for you and the company, servicing all these areas and doing from small 2-person events to 1,200 people. What do you say is the sweet spot for your business? Where do you do the most amount of business? Is it the private villa type dinners and events? Is it the weddings?
For sure, the big events are something that everybody wants, no? But I realized in this, we have been in business for more than 15 years, no? Mm-hmm. So now, for my experience, I like more the steady, no? Like the chef service, villas, you're always going to have it, no? It's something that it's a daily operation. The events, for sure, you have it 2 or 3 a month. Yeah. And I like it, but I prefer to take care a lot of my chef service and the events for sure, but that's my sweet spot, I think, the villas.
The events kind of are icing on the cake.
Yeah.
The cherry on the top. It's like our business. It's nice to do that $5 million, $10 million home sale, but those $300,000 sales keep the lights on, keep the staff paid, keep paying the rent, and the opportunities just come, right? And what do you think in regards to your industry? Where is it going? You know, Cabo is growing like crazy. There's so much more traffic, so much new construction. How do you see your industry changing?
Well, now it's changing everything because right now everything is Instagram, no? Right now everything is image, pictures. So for sure that's very important. Clients, the first thing that say to you is, do you have Instagram? Mm-hmm. Do you have Facebook? Mm-hmm. No? So we used to be old school, no? Yeah. We send a Word document and that's it. But now that's we learned that we have to, the people that is getting married right now, they're younger and everything, so they like everything in Instagram. Mm-hmm. But what we need to do is to meet the expectations of what you see in the pictures, what you're offering. So for me, it was easy because I know that we do really good service, really good food. Mm-hmm. We just need the image. Yeah. Now we're working on that. Yeah. And I think the industry is going the same. A lot of weddings. Yeah. Cabo this year is breaking a record on weddings. Corporate events, I don't think that it's going to be that much. At least not that big events. Maybe we're going to be more exclusive. Right. But it's going to boom. Right now with the pandemic, it's they're just coming back, the corporates, the ones that last long. Yep. We hope that these 2 or 3 years are going to be like really good for the catering business. Really, really good.
This is my prediction, is in our business and what I see in other people's businesses, over 2 years, let's call it a break from coming to the office, engaging, doing business the way they normally would with the corporate events also, that you're going to have a huge amount of demand for event places, destination weddings, and just a ton of that. And Cabo is just one of those places that everyone is going to. And so, you know, I would buckle up and get ready because it's going to be very busy in the next years. And I just wish I was still your partner.
I can be your partner in Ronival.
Yeah, you want to be my partner in real estate? I don't know. You'll have all these guys to take care of.
I know.
Well, Miguel, thanks for sitting down with us, telling us a little bit about your business. And if people want to get a hold of you, what's the best way?
The best way is by mail. My mail is miguel@eatcabocatering.com.
Okay.
Is the easiest way.
What's your Instagram?
It's Eat Cabo Catering.
Eat Cabo Catering on Instagram.
And Facebook is the same, Eat Cabo Catering.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Miguel. And if you're looking for an event, if you're going to get married, contact this guy. And until the next one, bye for now.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Nich Fong Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast and the YouTube channel at youtube.com/Ronival Real Estate. And follow Nick on Instagram at NichFong_Ronival. Ready to find your Baja dream home? Check out the latest property listings at Ronival.com or findmexicohouses.com. Hasta luego.